Hey y'all, happy new week to you. Happy new week. I come to share a word with you this week, and this week's word is compassion. I was sitting here, Lord, thinking about some things, and I was listening to someone talk about their family life and some things that were going on, and how sometimes when you go through the storm with people, how it will sometimes harden your heart. But the Lord does not want us to be hard towards our fellow man. He wants us to have compassion towards ourselves and others. You know, it's the funniest thing was, I remember a time when, and this has been very recent, a person had stopped speaking to me who had clearly done me wrong. God put me in a situation where, and it became a point where I would speak to that person just to be honorary, because I am silly sometimes, and I was like, I'm going to make them speak, just force them. But they wouldn't make eye contact with me, what have you, blase, blase. It ended up, the situation, then finally I said, you know what, I'm not even going to deal with this person anymore. I'm going to avoid them. I don't even want to be in the same space with this person. It's bad enough we got to breathe the same air. But then in that, I said I have truly forgiven the person, and I didn't wish them anything bad on them. I wanted to see good for their lives. I wanted to see, good things happen for them. But I didn't want to deal with them either. God put me in a position where I had to be in a one-on-one situation with this person. During that one-on-one time, this person began to spill out the things that was going on with them and in their lives and how they were feeling. In that moment, all that the person had done or whatever, I truly let it go, because I had to reflect on some things at that time and show that person compassion and speak to them from a place where I could offer them a word of encouragement and a word of love. And I can tell you that it's not always easy to be in that type of situation where someone has clearly done you wrong and you still have to treat them well. And you'll say you forgive them, and God will put you in a situation where you have to show that that is truly what you have done. He will stretch you to the point to show love towards a person that you may not otherwise, because like I said, I had began to avoid this individual. You have to always remember that God shows us grace and mercy and compassion every day. We do things that are not always well, not always wrong. And sometimes we hold our forgiveness towards others like it's a prize or something. I'm just not going to forgive them because, they don't really mean they sorry. It doesn't matter if they mean they're sorry or not. It doesn't matter if they give you a true apology or not. Because you know what? God got that. He'll handle all of that. Did you just imagine if we went to God and God wasn't compassionate and merciful and forgiving towards us? Here she go again. She done it again. I ain't gonna forgive her this time. Oh, here she go. And in that moment, you really mean, I don't know if you mean it or, God still loves us. He still blesses us in spite of all the things that we do, the sin that we do. He keeps on blessing us over and over and over again. So who are we not to be compassionate and forgiving and loving towards our fellow man? Who are we to say they don't deserve forgiveness? Do you ever think about what if God said we didn't deserve forgiveness? Where would we be? There is no hope in the world. But just because you've done wrong all your life, people say people don't have the ability. Just because God can clean you up and make you brand new. Look who God used in the Bible. It wasn't people that was always so squeaky clean. God has the ability to make everything brand new. And when I tell you, when you be compassionate and loving towards others, it frees you up. Forgiveness is a gift, but mainly it's a gift for you. It's not a gift to them, it's a gift to you because it frees you up. It lifts a heavy weight off you. It allows you to have joy. It allows you not to walk around holding a grudge, buried down in deep depression and despair. Because most of the time when you sitting up mad at somebody that done something to you, they done went on with their life. They still doing other folks wrong. They doing them wrong. They still doing whatever. Ain't thought another thing about you, and you just all over there mad, blowed up, hot, on fire, hindering your own blessings, hindering your own joy. Is it really worth it? No, it's not. I encourage you today just to show compassion and love towards your fellow man. Have a forgiving spirit. Have a forgiving heart. That does not mean that you have to allow a person in your space to walk all over you again, to keep on doing things to you over and over again. But truly forgive them. Pray for them. Pray blessings in their life. And don't be praying for God to change other people, please. They may get worse before they get better. Pray that God's will be done in their life. Pray good on their life. And pray God condition you to accept the things other people do. And not let it worry you. Not let it stress you out. Not let it define your life. That you live a life of joy and peace. And on top of that, y'all, you need to be compassionate on yourself. Because Lord knows, and that's just the trick of the enemy to me. Because I've done it to myself. When you say you work, this is sung by Leandra Johnson, to deliver me, because all I seem to do is hurt me. Sometimes you'll get up and that stuff will keep on coming back. It'll come back in your dream. Well, you did this back in the day, or you did so and so, but I'm changed. Or somebody will throw something up in your face what you used to do. But you know what? I changed. Sometimes people don't allow you to live in a space. But God allows you to live in a new space. You can allow you to live in a new space. Show yourself a compassion. Just because you used to be old drug head or whatever don't mean you got to stay there. And the people that keep bringing it up say, well, yeah, that's used to. But God, look at where I'm at now. Ain't God all right? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Be compassionate to your fellow men. Be compassionate to others. Walk in the love of God. Show other people compassion and show other people the love of God through how you walk. I wish y'all a blessed and happy and joyful week. I want you to stay encouraged and know that you are blessed. Even in your worst hour, you're still blessed. Y'all, I know I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Y'all have a fantastic week. Love you much. Bye.